I'm going to start you again. All right.
A doctor.
A doctor. Okay. Doctor? And does this interest you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the reason being?
Because you get to see, like, when there's a person that is dying and then you help it out.
Okay. The helping theme is coming out again, right? Okay. And that would be it. Okay. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, Aurora, just to get you started thinking before we do our next activity. And it's also part of this Picture Me This game. And what do you like? Or what do you like about the professions that we had circled out here?
That they're all good careers.
Okay.
And you get to help people.
Okay. I hear you saying that the big important one is for you to help people, right? Does that make you happy? Yes?
Yeah.
All right. And then I had asked you this one previously. I am happier working alone or with other people. You said
with other people.
With other people. And it's good because if you have a question, right? You said that's what you mentioned. You can ask somebody else and learn from others. So that's good. You're open to learning from other people. You said it really doesn't matter whether you work outdoors or indoors, right? As long as you're doing something that you like.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you think a little bit. Next question says, am I prompt and reliable? Am I a person when you're required to go somewhere at a certain time and to go help somebody, maybe? Can they rely on you? And do you arrive promptly to where they ask you to go to?
Yes.
Okay. Is that important to you?
Yes.
How come?
Because they're calling me for a reason.
Okay. All right. So that you consider something that as something valuable.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Do I listen carefully to directions or do I like to make up my own rules?
Both. Because, like, in my own rules, it will be like in new games I make up.
Okay. All right. And you're talking about playing?
Yeah.
Right? What about your work? Say your teacher gives you a project. Would you follow the directions carefully? Or if you're kind of lost, you kind of make up your own and figure out a way to complete it?
I'll follow the directions. Because if I make it my way, maybe it'll be wrong.
Okay. All right.
It won't work out.
All right. And the last one. Do I finish the jobs or projects I start without being reminded? If you know that something's due on a certain date, you follow up with it. So your teacher doesn't have to remind you, it's due on this.
But sometimes she tells me, like, most of the time I do it without people reminding me.
Okay.
But sometimes I do forget because I have, like, I'm reading and then I forget and then I remember and I'm like, should I do it or should I not?
Okay. That's called your initiative, and you have a desire to finish your things, your work, whatever assignment is given to you. That's good. All right. Sounds like you're a responsible person, Aurora. All right. Our next activity. This one you're going to need a pencil for, and it is called an elementary career interest inventory. And I think from the previous activities, we've kind of looked at what you're interested. This one breaks it down a little bit. What it does, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas in career. You have School of Arts, Media and Communication. You have Business, Marketing, like advertising, businesses, and Information, which are your computers. You have Engineering, Manufacturing, and Environmental. You have Health Services, and then you have Public and Human Services. What we're going to do is we're going to look at them. I'm going to go through them, and all you have to do is put a check mark and see which ones. Your answers, there's no right and wrong answer. It's just what your specific interests are. We're trying to break it down a little bit more. Okay? So the first one that we have is School of Arts and Media. And I think I gave you a pencil. And we can do this one. It says, read the statements below, the 5 schools of studies. If you agree with the statement or it applies to you, place a check in the space provided. If not, if you don't like it or it doesn't interest you, leave it blank. Don't put anything on it. And then we're going to count how many checks you put on each area. Okay? So the first one is, I enjoy writing. 2, I am very organized. I would like to draw to express myself. I enjoy playing a musical instrument. I do not mind speaking in front of others. I like to perform for an audience. I could spend hours on a computer. And then I would like to know how a computer works. I enjoy taking pictures. I spend a lot of time getting ready in the morning and enjoy shopping for clothes. Okay, ready? Next one, business, marketing, and information. Oh, you know what? Let's count how many you put on the first one. How many check marks do you have?
7.
7. Let's go ahead and write 7 on there. And let's go to the next one. I spend a lot of time on my computer. I am very responsible and like being the leader in a group. 3, I am very organized. I am friendly and outgoing. I like working with numbers. Math comes easy for me. Next one. I like staying busy and can keep up with many assignments at one time. I am interested in the stock market. I enjoy talking in front of a group of people. I am very competitive. I would like to own my own business and do not mind working long hours. Okay, how many check marks? Count them.
5.
Okay. All right, next one, engineering. I enjoy solving problems. I like yard work. I am very good at math and science. I would like to design a house or building. I am interested in how my toys work and can fix them if they're broken. I am interested in cars. I do not give up if I'm frustrated. I enjoy working with others. I like being physically active. I like to build things. Okay. How many? Okay. Your health services. I like taking care of animals. I like visiting museums. I am interested in how the human body works. I like fixing things. I am able to use clues to figure out what's wrong with a machine and then find the easiest way to correct it. I like experiments in science. I would like to clean other people's teeth for my job. I enjoy taking care of my family when they are sick. Science is my favorite subject, and I'm very good at it. I am very friendly and enjoy meeting new people. I would like to work in a hospital. Okay, count your check marks. All right. That's a high one. Okay. Public and human services. I enjoy helping people. I think rules are very important. I do not mind talking in front of people. I am a good motivator. You can encourage other people easily. I am outgoing. I enjoy teaching people how to do things. Social studies is my favorite subject. I like to be in charge. I am a good listener and can solve problems. I am interested in the law. Eight. Okay, very good. So your highest one was which one? Health.
Yeah.
School of Health. Okay, that's another option, right? And you had put in there doctor or nurse or something to that effect. Your second one was Public and Human Services with an 8. And then you had a tie with the first two, which was arts and what was the other one? Engineering, manufacturing, and environmental with a 7. Okay. So would it be art or the engineering that would be your favorite? Because those are tied. You got a 7 on both of those.
The art.
The art. Okay, I would circle that one. Circle that one. So we kind of start opening the little door on what is out there for you to be interested in, right? And our last activity, Aurora. And this one you're going to need your colors. And I place some glue sticks on there. And I place some scissors. You're going to need some scissors with this activity. And what this is asking you is, now that we've explored a couple of, or some interests, and have identified some, it's called What Would You Like to Be? What it's asking you to do is complete the picture by drawing the kind of clothes you would wear to your future job. Which one was the one that really interested you the most? And once we draw it, we're going to cut the little person out, and we're going to attach them to some balloons. And your balloons are going to represent your future goals and dreams. What do you want to do in career-wise? And we're going to make that little balloon so we can attach it. It can fly, and we can reach as far as we want with our goals and our dreams, right? So we can make, and they're possible. If we work hard, we can make it possible. So we can start off with that one, and then we can write our goals and dreams here, and then we can start wrapping this up. So all of these, do you think they're going to be helpful, what we've been talking about for next year?
Mm-hmm.
Once you start looking into a little bit more career and be exposed to more careers, because I'm sure that they're going to have plenty of them in middle school. Okay. And what kind of uniform is that?
The apron.
The what?
Like for the art teacher.
For the art teacher. Okay, that's what you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we want to cut it out. And I guess we can go this way so we don't cut off the head. We want the head attached to it. If you want to color it, you can color it as well. Do you ever talk to Miss Graham, our art teacher? Yes?
I sometimes when we're like the last class,
Mm-hmm.
I help her clean the art room.
She's very involved in anything that has to do with art. Exhibitions and presentations, and she works closely with the university. When you have questions in regards to that, she would be a perfect person to talk to and can tell you a lot more about her career and what she's done and what you're able to do if it's something that's interesting to you. Good. All right. I'll put this one on the side. I'm going to color it nice and pretty. So you selected quite a bit. I mean, you have a lot of choices. Right now, we're not setting anything in stone. It's just opening up so you can see. And as you're going and moving along in your grades, you're going to be exposed to so many other careers and other opportunities. And sometimes they're related to whatever you are interested in. But you're like, oh, I like this branch a little bit more. Would you be interested in teaching art in an elementary public school or at the university level?
It depends how it is. Like
Okay.
right now, I see it like easy and creative,
Mm-hmm.
but they say that in middle school they teach you they study about artists,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what they're talking about because I haven't had the experience.
You probably, is it something that you're going to take? Did you select that with your choice?
Yeah.
You did.
But at first I chose band,
Okay. And then your second one was
art,
Art?
and then the last one was choir.
choir. So you're going to join band first. Okay. It might be maybe on the history of art. That's probably what they're talking about. And they probably give you like the artist's name and dates, certain specific information that you maybe hadn't heard before at the elementary level. But I know that they do compete. They give them opportunities to compete once you're in middle school. So you are active. If it's something that you like, you can definitely become involved with that particular group.
And art runs around my family.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Wonderful. Nicely dressed art teacher. So what I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you three balloons. Okay? And those are going to represent your goals and dreams. So you can write whatever it is that you're dreaming about as you see yourself as a future art teacher or as a customs agent or as a nurse, possibilities that you have up there and you can try and work for. Okay, so we're going to write them on here. We're going to cut off the balloons and we're going to attach them to your person so he can carry the balloons and he can carry him away, right? And make those dreams reality and come true. Okay, so how do you see yourself? Successful, hardworking,
Helpful.
Okay, so you can write it on here. Let's put it on the balloon.
Like,
Yeah, however you want, like this, however you want to write it on there. You want a career that you're helpful in, right? Okay. What else? How else do you see yourself once you obtain or you work towards your
curious.
curious? Okay. Curious in what way?
Like, in science,
Okay.
you try different, like, look like in art and like in origami, you try different ways to do it and then let's see what comes out.
Okay. So you want to be able to have a job, a career that lets you explore and maybe learn a little bit more or do it into different ways? Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. I understand what you're saying. You can write it on this one. What else? What else do you hope with your career? Do you want something that makes you happy? Do you want something that fulfills you or is, I mean, there's many, many things that you can write on there.
Something that makes me happy.
Right.
And want me to be there on time and
Okay. Do you think that if you're happy in what you're doing, you're going to want to make it do it even more?
mm-hmm.
It motivates you a little bit more? Kind of like when you have your classes, right? If you don't be not interested in the subject, you're like kind of not really there. But if you enjoy your subject,
you want it to be long.
yes, you want it to be longer and you don't want it to end, right? Okay, sounds good. You can write it on there.
Happy?
Yeah. And I agree with you. Um, you in finding a job, a lot of people find everybody has their own idea of what they want to do. And yes, happiness is definitely plays into it because if you're not happy, you're not gonna want to put any effort into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut our balloons, and we're gonna attach them to our little. I already cut them up for you, the little strings that are gonna be attached to the balloon, and we're gonna attach it to your little model. So you want a job in which you can be happy, you can be curious and continue learning, and your other one was definitely a job in which you're going to be helpful. Helpful also brings rewarding. It'll be rewarding because you're helping other people, right? Okay, Aurora, we're going to start kind of wrapping this up as we're finishing this. It's going to look really pretty. I'm gonna put these to the side, and then I'm going to give you the string, and we're going to attach it to, we can put it on the hand, and then put your balloon. So you have all your balloons up there. Wish I could have picked up his hand a little bit. So that way he could be carrying his, or she could be carrying her balloons up there. Okay, Aurora. So today we talked about a lot of things, right? We kind of recapped what we had done on our previous session, and that's going really in a positive direction. And then we focused quite a bit on career and career interest and exploration and what your hopes and dreams are for your future job. It'll kind of help you, give you a direction into what you want to study as you're moving on into middle school and into high school and then later on into college. Out of everything that we worked on, what did you enjoy doing the most, or what do you take from it?
This one.
The interest inventory?
Yeah.
How come?
Because you know what you're gonna do.
Okay. Did it surprise you on what you found out about it?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's like if you decide on what you want to do, not other people.
Okay. It's something that's I hear you saying that you're responsible for deciding what you like and what you don't like. Okay. You're not relying on a counselor or somebody else telling you this is what you're gonna do.
Only like my dad. Like I do want to be that, but how he said it, like before I.
Okay. So is that of importance to you? Would it be something that would make you happy and curious and know that you're helpful? Would it be something for you to consider? Because I noticed that you drew an art teacher. And I know you love art. And I know you love